Yo. It's your boy, Educated Brother. You know how we do it out here in these streets, man. Yo. I know everybody see this right now, man. It's going viral. I saw this shit on the Shade Room. Shout out to the Shade Room or whatever. You know what I mean? But this shit is fucking hilarious, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, I find it funny, like, how when we get disrespected, right, and nobody say anything about it. Like, for instance, when Joe Biden came out with the whole "you ain't black" comment, right?
More questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
The black community was pretty quiet. Even like the Roland Martin situation. Roland Martin didn't really give his opinion on it like that, really, compared to his opinion to Trump.
Is Paris Denard. He is head of African American outreach for the Trump campaign. Paris, you sent out a tweet today, an email that said, Charlamagne the God rips Biden for avoiding his radio show, saying he owes black people his political life. I'm just curious, has Donald Trump done the Breakfast Club?
You can try to give cover to Joe Biden.
No. I haven't mentioned Joe Biden. No, I haven't mentioned Joe Biden. I'm specifically talking about the Trump plan for black people. Did any of those things I just tell you happen? Yes or no?
Did any of the things that I just described happen? Let me ask you yes or no.
Yes, but hold on. But you offered that.
The fact of the matter is that it's yes. The fact of the matter is the
Hold on, Paris. I answered your question. The things that I mentioned, did they happen? Yes or no? The things that I mentioned, did they happen? Yes or no? I answered yours. Can you answer mine?
I am sure, because you are an astute journalist, that those things did happen.
Yes, they did. Okay.
But those things do not take away the fact that Joe Biden says bigoted things, like he said today, that was insulting, things that should have never been said, that Ambassador Patrick Gaspard said that he wouldn't have said, even in jest.
But this shit is fucking hilarious. This is another example of how, like, you the fucking bitch, and the Democrat is the pimp. And the crazy thing about it, right? They put her as the leader. She can't even, it don't even feel real for some reason, because, everybody know Kamala. She's not, a leader. She's been absent for a while. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, that shit is fucking hilarious, man. But let's watch this shit and I'll give my thoughts on it after. Check this shit out.
Because the issues are too serious and they impact everybody every day. And I agree with you. They're very serious.
Who's the superhero that's going to speak against Joe Manchin? No. I want to know who's the real president of this country. Is it Joe Biden or Joe Manchin?
I'm sorry. I interrupted. I don't think the vice president can hear you. It's Simone. I'm so sorry, Charlamagne. We have to wrap.
She can hear me.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me, Madam Vice President?
So I'm sorry, we got to wrap.
Oh.
So I'm sorry to interrupt.
They're acting like they can't hear me.
I can hear you.
Oh, so who's the real president of this country? Is it Joe Manchin or Joe Biden, Madam Vice President?
Come on, Charlamagne. It's Joe Biden.
I can't tell sometimes.
No. It's Joe Biden, and don't start talking like a Republican about asking whether or not he's president.
Do you think Joe Manchin is a problem?
It's Joe Biden, and I'm vice president, and my name is Kamala Harris. And the reality is, because we are in office, we do the things like the child tax credit, which is going to reduce black child poverty by 50%, on track to do that. We do things that are about saying that our Department of Justice is going to do these investigations.
Yo, that right there, woo-wee, that shit was fucking fire to me, you know what I'm saying? That's why this shit is going viral. Yo, like I said, the shit remind me of the whole "you ain't black," the mentality of the Democrat that they have towards black, right? It's like, yo, you less than that. You know what I mean? That's why they putting the Hispanics over you, putting the Asians over you. That's why they passing laws for these people and nothing for you, and only using you, right, to pass these laws. So none of that shit got nothing to do with you, but they gonna use you to get that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, wow, son. And this is another one of this shit right here. You know what I mean? And this is a disrespect and a slap to the face. You feel me? Once you start asking too much questions, you better, oh my god, you better stop better stop talking like a Republican.
And don't start talking like a Republican about asking whether or not he's president.
A Republican? What that mean? A Republican mean think for yourself? What do you mean? Like, take the government out and don't want them to do that type of shit for you? Like, stop talking like a Republican? Ooh, these people are so... Oh, they got the slaves. I mean, they got the blacks in checks. They got the votes in checks. Yo, woo-wee. But, yo, on a serious note, right? Alright, on a serious note. Right. Did you guys pay attention to the whole video?
How are you? It's okay. Now, I know you wanted to speak on the Build Back Better plan too, but you know, it seems like once again, Senator Joe Manchin is stopping progress on that. Why? But where's the pushback on Senator Joe Manchin? Why is he allowed to constantly hold up President Biden's agenda?
Sometimes it's just not pretty.
At what point do we, like, you know, stop being politicians and just be real with the American people, Madam Vice President? Because we know Joe Manchin is ruining this country. The stuff he's holding up progress on are hurting people. They're hurting black people in particular. If Democrats allow Joe Manchin to continue to do this, how do you convince black people to come out and continue to vote for y'all? He's holding up progress. We know this. I agree.
So where do you stand?
I agree Republicans are blocking progress, but when I think about it, it's like we went out, black people, we voted, got Democrats in the White House, got Democrats the Senate, but it seems like a Democrat, Joe Manchin, is always blocking progress. Like, if there's no hope in making Joe change, like, why not say that so at least we know who the problem is? Because I feel like you get villainized the way I feel Senator Joe Manchin should. Me personally. In the media, you get villainized for silly things like earbuds when he's actually stopping progress. Why not just tell people that so we know who the problem is? You to be the superhero that saves democracy. Somebody has to push back on Joe Manchin. That guy is stopping progress. He's ruining democracy. Are you willing to be that superhero? Because what scares me is if voting rights don't pass, or the Build Back Better plan doesn't pass, or police reform doesn't pass, I doubt you're going to get black people to go out there and vote in 2022 and 2024, and, you know, Trump will be president again. What's the plan for all of that?
Well, I couldn't agree with you more. They're very serious.
Who's the superhero that's going to speak against Joe Manchin? No. I want to know who's the real president of this country. Is it Joe Biden or Joe Manchin?
I'm sorry. I interrupted. I don't think the vice president can hear you. It's Simone. I'm so sorry, Charlamagne. We have to wrap.
She can hear me.
You can hear me? Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me, Madam Vice President?
So I'm sorry. We got to wrap.
Oh.
So I'm sorry to interrupt.
They're acting like they can't hear me.
I can hear you.
Oh, so who's the real president of this country? Is it Joe Manchin or Joe Biden, Madam Vice President?
Come on, Charlamagne.
Come
on. It's Joe Biden.
I can't tell sometimes.
No. It's Joe Biden. And don't start talking like a Republican about asking whether or not he's president.
Do you think Joe Manchin is a problem?
It's Joe.
You see that? Why is this guy so hell-bent on this guy, Joe Manchin? Why? Right? To push a big Build Back Better bill that ain't even gonna benefit your people. You think they're gonna finally give you something on this bill now? So they've been passing bills for months and none of it have anything to do with you. Look at your community. The crimes and all of that shit is going up. Look at the news. They talking about it. It ain't safe in these streets. Whack 100 said it himself.
When a known street dude and Bloods gang affiliate starts saying he's never seen anything like this before, you might want to wake up and start paying attention.
It's happening. I'm going to be real. I wouldn't come here right now, bro. Because if you don't know what's going on and how to move, you will get moved on. They looking for victims to rob, people with jewelry, women with bags. You land this, you think you on Hollywood Boulevard, and la. This is jumping out, getting to it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, all the street, because we kind of in the hood or we manning the fort at the house. You know what I mean? But nah, I wouldn't. It's just not safe out here right now, bro. Nowhere. Murders and shit. Hey, bro, it's different, bro. It got everybody off balance right now. You know, usually shit flow through, and, you know, we didn't seen this before. and it's what it is. But right now, everybody's kind of scratching their head, and it's gonna get worse because they about to release a whole lot of inmates early. That's about to happen over the next 90 days. But yet, it ain't really nothing for them out here to do but fall into the shit. You know what I mean?
He's a gangster. He's talking about, oh man, it ain't safe in these streets. Like, huh? Understand the psychological game that's going on over here. This guy, he's in Virginia, right? I don't know how many black population in Virginia, but one thing I realized, they understand that blacks are a monolith. It is true. Blacks are a monolith. So Charlamagne the God is throwing a lot of heat on Joe Manchin, right? It's going to make a lot of blacks hate Joe Manchin in Virginia. The whole interview, Joe Manchin, Joe Manchin, Joe Manchin. Don't fall for that trick, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, we got to be on some quid pro quo.
Votes are quid pro quo, right? It's not like I don't want to vote. I just want to know what candidates will do for us in exchange for our votes. The same way young progressive Latinos or the LGBT community.
Absolutely.
We want the same thing. Do you feel like black people are owed that from the Democratic Party?
Black vote is not going to be for free. We're going to have to see some promises. What are we getting in return for our vote? Nothing has changed for Black America. And in order for us to vote for Biden, we can't be taken for granted like we always are because we're supposed to be Democrats or because people are afraid of Trump. It's whoever's going to take care of our community, whoever wants to make a deal. It's business at this point. We can't trust politicians, so we want to know very clearly, just like Trump made it clear that he wanted to build a wall. Biden needs to make it clear that he's going to change the lives and quality of life of black and brown people, or else he can't get the vote. I will hold the vote hostage if I have to.
Stop the cap.
You have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
The black vote is not going to be for free.
The NAACP has endorsed me every time I've run.
What are we getting in return for our vote?
You're a lying dog-faced pony shoulder.
Oh my God.
Come on, man. Come on.
If Trump gets elected, I really do believe in my heart there'll be a race war. That's why this message is not just to black people. You know what I'm saying? This message is to everybody. This man is really trying to turn us against each other and put us in a situation. America messed up.
Blacks gotta be on some quit. Yo, what are you gonna do for my vote? Strictly like that. Now you ain't doing nothing? Midterms. Yo. Stand back or stand by.
Stand back and stand by.
Anyways, man, it's your boy, Uneducated Brother. You know how we do it out here in these streets, man. Until next time, one out. Bad boy, baby.
Mr. Shakur, can we get a comment from you at all?
Hell no. Thug life.
No,
Thug life. Thug life. That's my comment.
What's that mean?